You might have heard the story before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But listen, there was this guy, and he lost everything. He lost his car, clothes, money, everything that he had, his family. He lost everything. He was homeless, living under a bridge. He was at the end of his rope, and one of his friends found him and said, hey, what's going on? What are you doing down here? He said, oh, man, I lost everything, and I don't know what to do with myself. He said, okay, I'm going to help you. We're going to fix this because I can't leave you like this. He said, I know about this mentor, like a coach. And you can come meet him and talk to him. He's helped thousands of people to change their life. He said, okay, let's go meet him. So he takes him over there, and he goes in the office and says, hey, excuse me, sir. I hear that you're the coach or this mentor, and you can help me to change my life and fix all the things that has been going wrong with me in my life. I lost my wife. I lost my car, my clothes, my kids. I lost everything that I had, and I want to get it all back. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. And the mentor looks at him. He said, oh, I'm sorry you came all the way down here for that. He said, I can't help you with that. I'm not the guy who can fix that. He said, you tell me I came all the way down here for nothing, and you can't even fix this? You can't help me? He said, oh, no. He said, wait, but calm down. I can't help you with that, but the guy who can fix that for you is actually here. He said, oh, okay, can I meet him? He said, absolutely, you can meet him. He said, come on, let's go. Let's just go down here to my basement. He said, your basement? He said, yeah, come on, let's go. So they go over to the basement door. He opens the door, and it's a deep stairwell, and it's super dark. And the guy can't see all the way down to the bottom of the steps. It's just a dim light at the top of the stairwell, but it's really dark going down the steps. He said, come on, let's go. He said, are you sure? He said, absolutely, come on. You want to meet the guy? He's down these steps. So he starts walking down the steps. The guy grabs him by the hand because he's like, all right, you look scared. Come on. Grabs him by the hand, pulls him down the steps. He's walking down. The darkness is probably about by his knee area. So they're walking. They're going further and further down the steps, and as they go further and further down the steps, the darkness comes up to his waist. He said, all right, I'm not sure about this. It's getting really dark, and I can't see anything down there. He said, don't worry. The guy's down here. He's going to help you. He said, okay. He keeps going. The darkness is up to his chest. He says, come on. We're almost there. He said, yo, I'm telling you, it's really dark down here, and I'm nervous, and I don't know if this is right. He says, I'm telling you, if you want to fix your life, if you want to fix everything that's going wrong with you right now, just come on. He says, okay. He's going down. He gets all the way down to the bottom of the stairwell. Now the darkness above his head. He can't see anything. He can't even see his hands in front of his face. He said, oh, I'm super nervous. I'm super scared right now. You told me that you were going to help me, but I can't see anything, and I'm really nervous. This is the first time I've ever met you, dude. Like, I don't like this situation. He said, listen, I'm telling you, just calm down. The guy's right down here. Everything is fine. And the guy starts to panic, and he said, you know, the mentor can tell he's starting to panic. He's like, oh, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go back up the steps. And he tries to turn and go back up the steps. The mentor grabs him by his shirt, pulls him and throws him over to a wall. He bumps into the wall, and then the mentor flicks on the light switch. He flicks on the light switch, and the guy opens his eyes, and it takes him a second to be able to see. You know, he rubs his eyes, and when he opens his eyes, all four of the walls around him were mirrors. The guy said, you brought me all the way down here and took me through all this, almost gave me a heart attack for me to look at some mirrors? He said, absolutely. You said you wanted to meet the person that would help you to get your wife, your kids, your house, your car, your clothes, your money back, everything that you need, everything that you said that you wanted. If you want all of that stuff back, you need to have a conversation with the man in the mirror. He said, I don't believe this. He said, you don't believe this? He's like, listen, I'm just trying to get you to understand that change is as close as your furthest mirror. Change is as close as your furthest mirror. I'm trying to get you to understand right here and right now, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're struggling with, I promise you it changes today. All you have to do is have a conversation with the man or the woman in the mirror. Have that uncomfortable conversation and say to yourself, I am tired of this. I no longer want to deal with this. Like the pain, the struggle has to stop today. And whatever it takes for me to get it, whatever it takes for me to get to where I need to be successful, I am willing to do it. I'm making a commitment to myself, to my family, to the people I love and care about, to the future version of me who deserves success and happiness. I'm making the decision today that this ends. And I'm fixing this right here, right now. It's your life and your legacy that's on the line.